Robson. Bobby Robson was an English footballer and football manager. His career included periods playing for, later managing the England national team and being a UEFA Cup winning manager at Ipswich Town. He is widely considered to be one of the best English managers of all time. Robson's professional playing career as an inside forward spanned nearly 20 years, during which he played for three clubs: Fulham, West Bromwich Albion and briefly Vancouver Royals. He also made 20 appearances for England, scoring 4 goals. After his playing career, he found success as both a club and international manager, winning league championships in both the Netherlands and Portugal, earning trophies in England and Spain, and taking England to the semi-finals of the 1990 FIFA World Cup, which remained the national team's best run in a World Cup since 1966 until they reached the semi-finals of the 2018 World Cup. His last management role was as mentor to the manager of the Republic of Ireland national team, while his final official club job was at boyhood club Newcastle United, whom he left in 2004. He held several managerial positions outside of England, most notably 1 year at Barcelona in 1996 to 1997, as assistants at PSV Sporting CP and Porto. Bobby Robson was born in Sarkiston, County Durham, the fourth of the 5 sons of Philip and Leanne Robson. When he was a few months old, Robson's family moved to the nearby village of Langley Park, where his father was a coal miner. The 2-bedroom house had no bath and an outside toilet. As a boy, he was often taken by his father to watch Newcastle United play at St James Park on Saturday afternoons, requiring a 34-mile round trip. Robson described Jackie Mirlam and Len Shackleton as his childhood heroes. Both played for Newcastle in the inside forward position, the position Robson would later assume during his playing career. On 31st July 2009, Robson died of lung cancer at his home in County Durham, aged 76, after a long battle with the disease. After the news of his death, leading figures from the world of football and politics paid tribute to him. Manchester United manager Sir Alex Ferguson called him a great friend, a wonderful individual and tremendous football man. UEFA President Michael Platini said he will be remembered not only for his playing career and his outstanding managerial career at both club and international level, but also because he was a truly warm and passionate human being. Gary Lineker said, "It is a sad day and a great loss. He was a wonderful man and will be deeply missed by everybody in the country. I never played for a more enthusiastic man. He gave so much to the game." Former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Tony Blair, described Robson as a real Geordie gentleman. According to the then Prime Minister Gordon Brown, Robson epitomized everything that is great about football in this country. Mitch Miller was an American choral conductor, record producer, record industry executive, and professional oboist. He was involved in almost all aspects of the industry, particularly as a conductor, an artist, and reporter man. Miller was one of the most influential people in American popular music during the 1950s and early 1960s, both as the head of A&R as Columbia Records and as a best-selling recording artist with an NBC television series, Sing Along with Mitch. A graduate of the Eastman School of Music of the University of Rochester in the early 1930s, Miller began his musical career as a player of the oboe and English horn, making numerous highly regraded classical and popular recordings. Mitchell William Miller was born to a Jewish family in Rochester, New York on July 4, 1911. His mother was Hinda Miller, a former seamstress, and his father, Abraham Kalman Miller, a Russian Jewish immigrant, wrought iron worker, which had 4 siblings, 2 of whom Leon and Joseph survived him. He attended East High School. Miller took up the oboe at first as a teenager because it was the only instrument available when he went to audition for his junior high school orchestra. Graduating from East High School, he attended the Eastman School of Music in Rochester, where he met and became a lifelong friend of Goddard Ibbotson, who became president of the CBS Music Group in 1956. After graduating from Eastman, Miller played with the Rochester Philharmonic Orchestra and then moved to New York City, where he was a member of the Alec Wilder Orchestra 1938-41 and occasionally later, as well as performing with David Manns, Andre Costelance, Percy Faith, George Gershwin, and Charlie Parker. He worked with Frank Sinatra on the 1946 recording of the music of Alec Wilder. Miller was married for 65 years to the former Frances Alexander, who died in 2000. They had 2 daughters, a son, 2 grandchildren, and 2 great-grandchildren. His son, Mike Mitchell Miller Jr., February 22, 1947, is a respected children's book illustrator who featured in several of Jack Sendak's books. Alan Parker. Sir Alan William Parker, CBE 14 February 1944 to 31st July 2020, was an English filmmaker. His early career, beginning in his late teens, was spent as a copywriter and director of television advertisements. After about 10 years of filming adverts, many of which won awards for creativity, he began screenwriting and directing films. Parker was known for using a wide range of filmmaking styles and working in different genres. He directed musicals including Bugsy Malone 1976, Fame 1980, Pink Floyd, The Wall 1982, The Commitments 1991, and Evita 1996, true story dramas including Midnight Express 1978, Mississippi Burning 1988, Come See the Paradise 1990, and Angela's Ashes 1999, family dramas including Shoot the Moon 1982, and horrors and thrillers including Angel Heart 1987 and The Life of David Gay.